The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Coniston. Oh, the old man. Coniston. South. To the fork. So this fork? The heavens open up as I reach the fork. My spirits are high as I return home. I am not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Nice. Time for some customers. But I know where to find an unusual plant. I've drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Oh, absolutely. Let me take a look at this map here. Well, surely they're referring to over here, because you can see the river split here easily match up with this. That would put me in either E2 or F2. Just based off of its distance from the terrain change, I'm going to go F2. The air is thick with flying, biting insects. An unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I'm overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. I need blue winter / winter boar. It has cool blue-gray flowers. It is a hardy plant often growing in extreme cold environments. It has rubbery leaves. Ah, gray-blue flowers, son of a... Yeah, there we go. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places that it's hard to see. At length, I come across what I came for and hurry away. Very nice. Surely that won't bite me in the butt. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the ardor was poisoned with gilded dendra has everyone worried. The temporary acting Arda is panicking. I shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her and her sister Charlotte. Remember that the Jacob's Worth plant is said to help locate people. Jacob's Worth has unusual flowers. This should not be too hard. I think it's this. I thought it was this. I'd recognized it from earlier. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendru. Oh no. Oh no. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sadgill Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Here is Sadgill. Time to check out the church. The church isn't hard to find in the small hamlet of Sadgill. This must be the place. And here is my St. John's poppy. I have returned from Swinside. I must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there was certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the Stone Circle. And the poor victim, well, the less said about him the better. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on the sample of the gilded dendra. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of a plant can be painful. Well, this is saying my fingers ache from handling this plant. Petals are soft and feathery to the touch, and they match the drawing. Surely this can be what you want. Another guest still. Anne Wood. It's a Wood. My aunt died 2 weeks ago, and I inherited her house. I have been sifting through her possessions, and last night I found something unusual. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Royal Gentian. The pink flowers of the Royal Gentian are made of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. Oh, yeah, 2 halves, and it's got a similar middle. Here you are. That's a cool-looking flower. Oh, and I made it through the day just barely. Let's go. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. What a cursed book. And we have a growing moon. I don't remember the name of it. It's like waning or waxing or washing or drying. I don't know. But I have a new card to follow up on. 5 miles south of the tallest but one, it grows in peace in the midday sun. So the second tallest mountain, I want to go 5 miles south. Well, the tallest is surely Seafell. It's written in big letters, so you know it's big. Second tallest looks to be Bowfell. 5 miles south. In the woods? I guess you could get a little sun here. It's not all forest. The forest here is lush and vibrant. A plant grows. Nice. Time to face down some customers. It's Anne again. I was able to strip away the swift snare's vines and lift the lid, with more than a little trepidation, I'll admit. To my relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. At least that's what I thought at first, but when I looked closer, I discovered a golden amulet embedded in the gray ash. On the back of the amulet is an inscription that says, "With Solomon's scepter I awake." Fleshy. Solomon's scepter, there's a plant, right? Also known alarmingly as Hell's Gate, the flowers of the plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Oh, this is a bad idea. Oh, and this drawing matches so well. The only other thing I was going to consider was the one right next to it, but there's no scent, flowers don't match, so yeah, it's definitely you. Who's next? It's David with mail. I've been waiting the mail. Thank you, David. Kentmere Eye. Okay. Kentmere. River Kent. Is the eye of the river something? The eye of the river is what the Maasai call the source of a life-giving river. I would assume then that the eye is the start. Let me try. Okay, I should have just gone to Kentmere. Reading too much into it, damn it. This time I won't overthink it. I descend into a pleasant valley where the village of Kentmere is situated. There are many plants to admire amongst the headstones and tombs, but sadly nothing extraordinary for me to find today. Huh. Maybe I will get another clue later. I was able to confirm that it was indeed Gildodendra that was used at the Swinside ritual site. That's a worrying sign. It's a plant that is used in several of the dark incantations. And it can't be a coincidence that the very same plant was used to poison the Arda. There must be a connection between this other murder and the sisterhood. I need some mental clarity to think through it some more. Some maiden sorrow would help a lot. It's got thorns along its stem and droopful flowers. Well, surely this one. Yeah, same flower, thorns among its stem. Absolutely is what you want. All right. Oh, Red Abony. Ooh, this device designed to use extract from the Red Abony. Hold on. I've got to figure this out. Blood has been spilled over this plant, which is where the red part of the name is believed to come from, since confusingly, the large flower is in fact blue. This is a large blue flower with an odd protrusion. Surely this? Oh, I put it in. Okay. So now what? Oh, it lets me uncover secret writings like in this note. Okay. Whoa! The back of this is glowing blue. How is there not anything extra on here? Oh god, this is a puzzle with inputs. I feel so close, but yet so far. Next customer is Ruben. It looks like I'm gonna have to make a trip to Blackcomb. Verona noticed something at the Swinside site that's had me pondering. If I'm going to spend a night out in the hills, I'll want to take some eyebrights with me. It has brightly colored thorns. They're yellow thorns. All of my other thorn plants have already been tagged, so this only leaves this one. And that'll do it. Forest Vare, what brings you here? You have a reputation in town for knowing about unusual plants. I need some gray sandfire. It has a tough outer bark which has many useful properties. The flame-like tendrils give off a smoky scent, adding to the impression of a roaring fire. Now, I did feel like it was this one, It looks similar, and the smoky scent just brings it home. This is what you want. Have a wonderful day. And that brings the end of my day. Bringing another card. At first, she felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually, she made her way to Grisdale Forest. Oh no, the full moon is upon us. Lowick to Ilgel Head, Foxfield to Crinkle Craigs. So it's in between two sets of two different cities or locations. Here's Crinkled Crags, locations it is. Here's Foxfield, here's Crinkled Crags, so it's somewhere in between them. Lowick is here, and Ilgel Head is here. It appears to be at the base of a mountain, and this spot is in between both journeys, so I will try it. The magpie sees me before I see it. I do not know how long it has been watching me, but I can tell that it is interested in my movements. A strange sensation creeps over me, and I feel an urge to leave this place. But not before collecting a plant for further study, one for sorrow. Turning to leave, I see another magpie, and another plant I've never seen before. Two for joy. 2 new plants. You were wise to pledge your support to the seeds of redemption. Together we are stronger. Now that the danger has awoken, the redemption is upon us. It is a glorious time. Our deeds will be remembered for 1,000 years. Those of us that have put our faith in awoken Dendru will be saved, but we must act swiftly. We will be in touch soon. Praise the Dendru. You even want a flower? Unknown is the masked lady again. My mind is clouded, dark. I see it and it sees me, all of me. Elder Finium is the answer, it must be. I will not forget those who helped me. Horticulturist. The petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to Dendra's miasma, a deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black, eventually resulting in a painful death. It has an intoxicating scent similar to that of Solomon's Scepter. How would you describe Solomon's Scepter's scent? Sweet smelling. However, I do not have that many plants left, and none of them seem to match the drawing. I believe I will give this one a shot. Crossing my fingers. No. You know, it might make sense that I've yet to actually get the plant that I need. Yeah, okay. What else is on this map? The Great Oak. The Tomb of the Hunter. Well, I must go at once to Q30. No wonder. Whoever wrote on my map has been very helpful. I would never have thought to come out to this desolate place in search of plant life, but a quick search yields exciting results. That is Elder Finium. Undoubtedly. Yep, there it is. This is a stunning plant right here. Sweet, strong aroma. There you go. My mum was into horticulture. I found this among her things. Golden light, that's a plant, right? I'm not sure what Long Meg could mean, though. I thought you should have it, just in case it's any help. Start at Long Meg, South 3, East 2. Long Meg. There is no Long Meg. There is no Long Meg. You gave me something completely outdated, as far as I'm aware. Next. Anne, welcome back. Help me. The amulet. I can't remove it, and it's drawing the life from me. I need Long Verkund, not Long Meg. Sometimes called Witch's Remedy, the Long Verkund is believed to lift curses. Small leaves grow in pairs along the stem. This has pears? But the leaves do not match. This one has leaves in pairs that do match. This is definitely it. Here you are. One more mistake and I'm done for. Was the stem? Stem seems fine. Leaves seem fine. I just went through every untagged flower. This is the only one that fits the bill, and it's not that. This is second place, but it is a long shot, or I have not acquired a long verkund. So maybe I need to solve this. Alternatively, Kentmere I have this idea where I take this thing and I put the square on Kentmere and I go to the tile denoted by the eye. I'm completely out of ideas, so let's give it a shot. Oh, from Kentmere, I follow the bearing of the eye and end up in a small forest north of Kendal. The woods are thick with briar and brambles, but amongst the tangled undergrowth, a type of flower is flourishing. Maybe this is the one. No, well, maybe? Look at how far away the leaves are from the stem in this. And look how close they are in the drawing. Apparently long meg is a real thing. It's a stone circle in the UK, and this, I was going to say, this game seems very UK based. So there's a couple stone circles. There's the daughters, there's Swinside. Oh, the full name of it is Long Meg and Her Daughters. So it's definitely the daughters stone circle. I'm going to admit, I don't really like that. It requires outside knowledge, but I looked it up, and that's what I've seemed to discern. So south 3, east 2, I go here. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grasses that line the riverbank is a much more unusual looking flower. That's definitely not what I'm looking for. So now, Long Verkund. Well, it was my backup. I'm honestly disappointed, but I'll take it. That was awfully weird. Thank you. I'm back in town for a few days, though, and I wanted to give you these before I forgot. I found them in the pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. I almost threw them away, but I thought the symbols on them might mean something to you. Okay. Okay. Yep. It's time to solve the desk puzzle. Now, I think I need to physically fit the pieces of paper together to discern the order. It seems that there's very subtle imprints. Just gotta figure out exactly where these go. Looks like this, and then looks like... I'm not sure. It looks like that? Unless if this is off? Oh, you know what? This is the better fit right here. Now you probably fit right here. Yeah, it's a clean fit if I've ever seen one. Let's solve. And the last one. Show me what's inside the desk. Whoo, lots of notes. There's a lot of stuff here. Got a coin. Robert Barrow's Medicinal Herbology. Blackhall Road, Kendal. I find the medicinal herbology shop off Blackhall Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter. Robert Barrow, presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after a lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. It turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi, and I have just the thing for him. Ah, Copper Caledonian. Has a rejuvenation effect, but it's actually a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. The red spores that are often seen growing on it are in fact the type of fungus themselves and not a part of the plant. So this is a fungus with red spores. I assume that is my only one? I believe so. All right, 3 plants in exchange. Holy crap. Time for more customers. Simone, welcome back. I have no idea what any of this means, but it seemed like something you'd find interesting. I found out while clearing out the nook off the east wing. Balok's elixir. Ho. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants, Balok's elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Balok's and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. Let me try to combine these flowers? Don't know where I would combine them, though. And I do not believe that I have the middle plant. So I guess I'll just close up shop. This looks like directions. Northeast, south, southwest, south, south. A young woman alone in the world. She was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption, a new start. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm going to cut this recording session for the night. I've been playing this long enough. I am very interested to see how this continues. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be checking out what happens with their story in the next one. Have a wonderful day and peace.